When it was time for high school, we had a clique, 5 girls. They lived on Margate Terrace. We lived on Carmen Avenue. By this time, the third child was born, my little brother. My mother never expected to have another child. We were living in an apartment hotel, and when she found she was pregnant and had to find a larger apartment and refurnish all over again, she was despondent. I know now that she even courted the idea of abortion, but she didn't go through with it. Well, we got this nice big apartment on Carmen Avenue, and when we were in high school, Shelby was born when I was 11, we met on the corner of Foster and Sheridan. Edna lived on that corner. Gail lived on Margate. Minette lived somewhere in between on Sheridan Road, and I lived at Carmen. We would meet to walk to school. Bus cost a nickel. We had bus tickets. But we'd rather save the nickel and buy an ice cream cone on the way home from school. So we walked to Senn High School. It wasn't bad. We had good company and we were healthy kids, and we did, unless it rained too hard. Then we went to the corner of Argyle and Sheridan, and my Uncle Sol, Tilly's husband, drove a cab. And he would pick us 5 and a couple of other girls. We would put ourselves 8 or 9 in a cab and each pay a dime. And that's how we got to school. My dear Aunt Tilly never had children. She would have liked to, but she never knew why she didn't. And my Uncle Sol, who drove the cab, used to come to my mother's house, as she did to all her sisters, at least once a month to give it a good cleaning and have dinner with the family. She took care of all her sisters' children when they were having other babies, when there was illness, when there was quarantines because the kid had scarlet fever, whatever. Aunt Tilly would come with her shopping bag with her tools in it, her carpet slippers, her cleaning cloths, and she would enter, not speak a word, but go to work. On those times when she would come to our house, I remember she'd look at a ketchup bottle. If it had sticky stuff on it, she'd go, "Feh." That had to be cleaned immediately. My Uncle Sal always brought us a chocolate bar, a nice Hershey bar for each of the children. Well, the clique I told you about, high school girls, Gail wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be an actress. Roslyn Kahn, there was another Roslyn, wanted to be a dancer. And she studied very hard. Edna didn't name her profession, but we assumed she would be a stateswoman. She was always in student government, quite a leader. Minette wanted to be an artist. We girls all showed some aptitudes for this when we were young. And we agreed that 10 years after high school, we were all going to meet on the steps of the Art Institute, all being fully established in our careers, with our personal maids. We would meet and see where we had gone in the 10 years. Well, in high school, I really began to enjoy what school was. I was in plays. I was beginning to date, and I knew that I could be popular with boys. We used to get together in our apartments on summer evenings, roll back the rug, and practice dancing with the boys of the neighborhood. Edna was in that group, of course, and the girls I told you about, and sometimes other boys and girls in the neighborhood. It was dreamy. It was exciting. It was glamorous to us to learn all the new dances and pick different partners. So it happened Edna and I had a crush on the same boy. And he, being very sophisticated, gave his attentions to both of us. But we knew who was preferred when we go to the beach in the summertime. The boy who flicked you with a wet towel with sand on it till it hurt, he was really in love with you. That's the one.